going on, everybody? Going live in just a moment. Just bear with me as I get set up my new system. All right, so we've got YouTube and Rob the Warrior Strategist and our main Facebook feed. Looks like it's 5 o'clock. All right. Let's have an awesome broadcast. I feel like it's the beginning of the Muppet Show. I'm just getting started. I should be humming a theme song. Should be ready to go in just a moment. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing things and having a good time, keeping it positive. CEQ, that will work. All right. Press releases. But you guys didn't know that I have such a fancy setup. All right. Let's get started. All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Rob the Warrior Strategist coming at you from sunny San Diego. It's great to see you guys. Hopefully you had an amazing Tuesday. I forget what day of the week it is sometimes because I work weird hours. Sometimes get up really early in the morning and I go to bed super early at times and I just have weekday naps. And all of this adds to spatial disorientation. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm tired. Just usually means I'm confused. I don't know where the heck I am or when the heck I am. I sound like a freaking time traveler. So anyway, great to see you guys. And what we're going to be talking about today is press releases, because I had a phenomenal interview with James Fu Torres, and we got into the weeds. If you don't know James Fu Torres, visibility expert, he does high-end press releases and gets people placed on like Yahoo Finance and Bloomberg and NASDAQ. And he interviewed me, and it was kind of cool talking to somebody else with the same industry and niche, because we were able to share our experiences and really give value to the audience, in the sense that we were really flinging theory back and forth. We were talking about what makes somebody newsworthy, or how to pitch the media, or mistakes that people make when they write their press release, stuff like that. It was really fun because it's interesting to talk to somebody that is in my world. So anyhow, before we get started, let's give a shout out to a sponsor. Mike's Damascus Knives. If you guys haven't seen this, Mike sent me this, and this is a quality, handcrafted, engraved knife with my name on it. It says Master Sergeant Rob Garcia, USAF. It's got a beautiful custom handle. It's got a nice weight to it, and it came in this cool sheath, so I can walk around town with this strapped to my waist or my leg, or in a pouch. But want to know more about Mike's Damascus Knives? You can find them at Mike's Damascus LLC. That is their Facebook page, and then Mike'sDamascusKnives.com for their main website. Unbelievable craftsmanship. Super excited about my knife. I used it to help make dinner. This is technically a chef's knife. Can't believe how good looking it is. So be sure and check them out. If you're watching the main feed, you'll see it on their you'll see on the rolling scroll that it's on the Facebook. Wow, sorry. I had a nap a while ago. I'm still a little spacey, man. It's been a long day. So anyway, if you're just popping in, feel free to say hi in comments and let me know what you're working on. And let's talk about press releases. Let's just get right to it. In this interview today, me and James Torres, we got into press release theory. There's a lot of misnomers about press releases. A lot of people don't know what they are, and a lot of people don't know what they're used for. And then some people hired a bad PR person, and they didn't get any results of their press release. So all of these are obviously bad things. Right off the bat, a press release is not an article. It is a short news announcement that is about your company. It is a release that is sent to the press. It can be formatted a couple different ways, and there are actually numerous business strategies that you can apply using a press release. It can be used to, for example, drive traffic to a page. It can be used specifically for sales. It can be used to try and draw the attention of media for interviews. You can actually optimize a press release to try and increase your chances of interviews. So it all depends on the strategy that you need. A lot of people just use them for traffic drivers. So if you want more people to follow your Facebook business page or visit your website, press release is a great way to do it. One of the interesting things about press releases is that they get nationwide distribution, but they also get localized distribution. They can be used in a localized strategy in your area. We talked about that, and then we talked about the ability. Press releases have two magical powers as well, and with a good strategist, this guy, you can actually implement. And what I mean by a superpower is that the first thing they can do is they can be used to be optimized for media interviews in an industry. So if you have, for example, one of my clients is in the aviation field. She flies helicopters so that people can hunt hogs. And we issued a specialized press release that's just going out to aviation-related sources. This increases her chance for an interview. The other superpower that a press release has is they can be localized to a certain area. So you can actually distribute it. If you just want to keep it in a certain radius, you can keep it in a certain area. And this is useful for people that have businesses that only serve like in a 20, 30-mile radius. So press releases are a lot more in-depth than people think. And another thing that most people don't know is that press releases are specially formatted. So not just anyone can write one. If you're thinking about DIYing your press release, you might as well do your own dentistry and do your own transmission work as well. No. In all seriousness, you need an expert because press releases are formatted very specifically. This is something else James and I talked about in the interview today. Because people that write their own press releases are cutting away the ability to send them to a hosting site and get them out to like 6,000 media sources if they write their own press release. And the reason is there's a word count, there's a specialized format that it has to be done in, and people don't know how to write their own headlines. And all this stuff does make sense. When you write a press release, there's the headline, there's the initial announcement, there's the subparagraph, there's industry statistics, a call to action, a quote, website link, and then a headshot. And then hashtags, anchor links. There's a lot to it. So it's not just like sitting down and writing for 20 minutes about your company and then just sending it out and hope it goes somewhere, because that's not an effective strategy. So anyway, I do have an announcement to make tonight, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's still in the infancy stage, but it's going to be a game changer for February. If you are interested in press releases, if you want more traffic driven to your company, if you want to increase the chances of journalists seeing you and asking you for interviews, I am launching in February a press release membership service where every month for 3 months, I will send out press releases on your behalf, optimized to your strategy. There's going to be 3 tiers, and you just pay a monthly fee. We go over the strategy, and then they just get sent out on your behalf 2 times or 4 times, depending on your package, or 1 time if you go for the premium. But it's very convenient because it gets you continual coverage. It's going to drive traffic to your website, whichever one we pick. And then there's one that's optimized for journalists in your industry and reporters, so you can possibly get on the news. And I add a media push in it to the news stations in your area. And then there's one that's optimized to just drive traffic to you. It will just send people to your website. So super excited about this. I did all the numbers today. I figured out like how the service is going to work. It's going to be a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy press releases, and this is a way better form of getting results for you because it's going to be consistent drivers to your stuff, to your website. So more to follow on that. If you want to know more about it, just message me. Say, hey, Rob, tell me more about your subscription service for press releases, and we can get the ball rolling, have a conversation. But I'm super excited about it. I think it's an innovative way to get this service out to people, and you've seen the results. You've seen the people I've been working with. They're having huge bumps in traffic. They're getting interviews in their industry. They're having people calling from around the country to work with them, like all kinds of stuff. It's exciting to see what happens to people when press releases are used properly. So that's about all I've got for tonight. Just wanted to talk about my interview with James Torres, and of course, give a shout out to Mike, who made this amazing knife. Here's the sheath. Get yours at Mike's Damascus Knives, and if you're looking them up on Facebook, it's going to be Mike's Damascus LLC. Just search for them in the little search bar, and you can get your own custom carving knife. This is a kitchen knife, and as you can see, it's got my name engraved on it. A beautiful piece of craftsmanship. Thank you so much, Mike. This is unbelievable, and the engraving is gorgeous, and the handle is just unbelievably good looking. So really happy with the quality of this. It's nice to have my own branded stuff. Thank you so much. All right. If you guys have any questions about press releases, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to answer your questions, and that's about all I got for tonight. This has been Rob the Warrior Strategist coming at you from San Diego. And remember, guys, as always, stay famous. I'll see you next time.